From living on the streets of Bankstown during her youth to showcasing her own fashion collection on the Mercedes Benz Fashion Show Australia, Ganin Tabbouch has made an impressionable mark beyond our screens. The Straight Out of Banks collection also took part in a photo shoot at the Raffles College of Design, Parramatta, and just this week, artist Sheldon Riley flaunted it whilst performing Rise on The Voice.
Hey, it's Sheldon Riley and I'm a top 4 finalist on The Voice 2018.
Unisex streetwear, featuring lyrics from her upcoming rap album 2230, voices the stories of Bankstown's youth, particularly homelessness, as the clothes are made in such a way that someone without a home could wrap themselves in.
I concentrate a lot about youth homelessness because I feel like that's really important, things that are not covered by the media.
I've been here 9 years and I've seen the face of homelessness change, where it's not so much visible just on the streets, but it's in the cars, it's couch surfing, it's living in cramped conditions, it's families blended in together, all those sorts of things as well. And there are needs that some of our young people and young families that are facing, community's not aware of.
A brother killed at the bus station, cut his tongue, he's the wrong vibration. A mistaken identity by a wannabe thug entity.
Every song has a story behind it. Okay, so there's one called House on the Prairie, and it talks about youth homelessness, and I actually went through that when I was younger, where it basically, the song takes you through that from the beginning of how we ended up on the street as a family. Rap was my personal diary. That's how I, was able to overcome a lot of things and actually process, like, I know this story is going to be heard one day. It's going to matter, and someone's going to do something about this. Got all the stuff I've spoken about in the rap within the clothes. The lighting has like all hidden messages and lyrics from my rap. You got belts that say, I came here on a mission, anything but submission. They're also straight out of the music.
So I designed all the pieces to go like mix and match with everything. So not one thing kind of works alone. You can grab anything and put it together and it works. And that's the idea.
Is that the whole unisex thing as
well?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's also the whole unisex.
There was a house with 4 corners, doors of some wardrobes, things folded neatly, but nothing satisfactory.
We will decide who comes to this country and the circumstances in which they come.
I'll tell you about this week. I got a local graffiti artist to come out and graffiti some words, like main words from my rap and my music. Words like DNA, straight out of banks, identity. You got thug entity here, and you got my logo, the eye with the cross.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then I kind of just put elements of beading on top of it, but what I did with the thing, I went against the norm. So instead of having the gem facing you, I actually put the back to it.
Oh, cool.
Just to make something different. These are the slides that I use for the runway, and they all have head skulls. I'm actually making a reference to the Burma kids that were burned, and a lot of the girls had slides with the heads on them, and I kind of just spray painted them. And it's loud, it's colourful, it's a revolution, it's a movement. But if you look beyond the surface, you're gonna find struggle, hustle, badass people.
She creates these powerful, bold statement pieces that went perfect with my creative set. I was trying to create this neon noodle fruit market kind of feel in Tokyo, and it's really hard to find creative outfits in fashion these days, and Ganin just makes perfect pieces that wardrobe was so happy for me to wear.
Okay, so Bankstown. It has a piece of the whole world, a little bit of everything, every culture, all squashed in one little tiny place, and it's scary, but in a good way. And you walk down the street, you'll never be bored, and there's always something happening. Trying to hustle and be badass, and someone's struggling, and it's the best and worst of everything.